You see, fucking Piers Morgan's wife did a big expose on him.
No. Current wife?
So yeah. So Piers Morgan's wife's been out there.
So he broke his hip.
And then, he broke his hip, and his wife was caring for him. And then she wrote like a New York Times piece about like how crappy it is to be his nurse for 2 weeks. Pretty crazy. It was like really long, so I didn't actually include it in our articles. But it was just like, I guess a part of it was trying to be funny, but it's like it was only been like 2 weeks. So he broke his hip, and then she's kind of
caretaking.
She's like getting him stuff, and then she's like going back to her computer and just be like, another thing I had to do. It's like she's like, the hardest thing I've ever had to do is be his fucking nurse. He's the worst patient, and this and that.
You can hire a nurse.
But that's what I'd be saying. I'd be like, listen, like I'm really rich.
Yeah,
I can hire a nurse that's not gonna write an expose. Dude,
you just ordered.
Imagine you hired a nurse,
sweet woman, to just help me with this.
Yeah, imagine you hired a nurse and then she wrote like a whole article about how much of a nightmare it was. Yeah. And then it's your wife.
Yeah, it's I don't know, crazy.
Piers.
I mean, just it doesn't even make. I would think someone of his wealth, you would think, is just like would just default.
Hey, I saw your article. It's like, then don't do it. You offered. I said we could get a nurse.
I know. He was like, yeah, let's just hire a nurse. And she's like, no, I'll do it.
No. Of course,
you're my husband. Like, I'll take care of you. And then she's like missing appointments and stuff. She didn't realize like what this actually entailed. Yeah. For a guy who just like had a hip replacement.
Hey, could you pass me the remote?
Back on his bullshit. Piers is back on his bullshit. Needs the remote. It's like, what am I, your slave?
I'm having trouble at work. And he's like, oh, what are you doing for work? Don't worry about what I'm doing for work. Do you mind passing me your remote? That's it.
There we go. Anything else you need? I have 2,000 words I still need. I need help going to the toilet. Of course.
And he's grumpy. And at Davos, they it's funny. Someone, I think it was the Pirate Wires guy, who called it the South by Southwest for globalism.
Yeah.
I don't know if he coined that or if everyone says that, but that kind of made me laugh.
Yeah, that's funny.
The globalism South by Southwest, but risky business. Sex workers demand soars in Davos during World Economic Forum.
Man. Oh, everyone's flying in on their fucking PJs.
All these government conferences, people do get it in. It feels like.
Well, the thing is, this is not.
Is it a party like that?
Yeah. Oh, big time. This is a fucking big party.
Wine and cheese,
dude. It's in Switzerland. Some like ski town in Switzerland. It's all like every CEO, big time CEOs coming in. So it's not just like government officials.
Yeah,
it's government officials and all these billionaire fucking CEOs and all this stuff. And they're getting it in for sure. They're having a good time.
I feel like if you were a billionaire and you go to a conference like that and you're going to get prosties, you'd be like worried that, just get some random prosty feels like too high stress.
Well, that's why you get these ones that are like 20 grand a day.
Yeah, but they're writing articles about,
Well, but they're not. The thing is, the prosties are keeping their lips sealed. About their clients. That's the main thing. For some to be like, oh, there's prostitutes at Davos. You go, yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's just interesting that like when you think of like a government convention and they're just like that, it's that level where they're just having fucking like orgies and everything. Yeah. I mean, you always hear the grinder lights up at some of these conferences.
I saw actually because Mark Carney had a speech and then someone released this like email from someone to Mark Carney like. It was like 10 years ago. It was like an email exchange where some guy, it was like at a party, and then this like kind of horn dog old guy emailed him, and he goes, yeah, he's like, I hired these like really attractive like bartenders or whatever, and he goes, I keep the good booze really low, so like they have to reach for it or whatever. And then Mark Carney replied, he goes, totally inappropriate.
Really?
Yeah, to like his boy. It's totally inappropriate.
I guess that is what you want in a prime minister.
Yeah. That is the thing where it's just like every email is eventually going to be public. He's like one of those dudes, Like, he's like...
That is funny, though, that you were talking to the prime minister and you're trying to get some... I guess it was an old
he was like
one.
a central banker at that point, but...
But you're trying to bro down with him and you just fucked up.
Fucked up big time. He goes, yeah, keep the good booze real low so they got to reach for it. You get a good glimpse. And he's just like, totally inappropriate.
Well, they said there was an increase of black chicks too, where there was a big thing at Davos where they're dabbling. Like they went to a forum where they're just like, do you think they went to a forum where they're talking about how we need to, more immigrants from Africa, and it got them and they posting all the photos and the guys are like, tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but it's funny because you said that about Carney, where they also said that all the European leaders have this like group chat about Trump.
Yeah.
It's a fucking. It's so just. I mean, I remember in comedy that used to be kind of like the oldest thing is everyone would have jokes being like, you know, the president is, you know, they have to be so proper, which I guess all that's out the window now. Like, what does it look like when that guy has to take a shit? Or like, you know, there's something. There was always just something funny about like picturing these high people in like a normal
the Queen taking a shit.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have made this joke, but it's always funny to me the gangsters that always have to pretend they're angry. You're like, does that guy brush his teeth angry? You know what I mean? Like when he's just the guy that's like. Just walking around like that, and you're like, does he have to do everything like that? Is he wiping his ass with the toilet? You know what I mean? Or when he goes down the door, is it like,
what a relief! I can finally be myself.
Yeah, I can lose the grumpy smile, right?
Sure.
But there is something so funny about it. Is just, I mean, I guess we know some people that are really high and they just have group chats with Elon Musk where they're just sending dumb memes.
Yeah, this would have, I guess, but I guess the thing is because these are like political leaders, I guess this historically would have been considered like a back channel conversation. These are not like official channels because normally I think like the protocol for something like this is they all got to like get on a call and, you know, it's being recorded and it's like an official record and they just want to basically talk shit about Trump and kind of like plan their responses.
Who do you think? Who do you think's like the? But the question is like when Trudeau's out, do they have to kick him out of the group chat? Like how does that work?
That's a good question. Yeah, do you like you get? They're just like, sorry, man, tough loss.
Isn't that interesting? You have to get fucking booted?
Or he leaves. Justin Trudeau has left the chat.
Yeah. Does that happen?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean,
they were known as the Washington Group, senior European figures, and it's like, you know, I don't know exactly who, but
they're saying it's like Keir Starmer and Macron.
Yeah, but I don't know if like the Germany.
Yeah, Germany is in there and like some other countries. I'm sure, you know, there's like some lesser countries who are like.
They're so happy to be in the chat.
Yeah, they're like, I heard you had this group chat. It's like, can I get in? And they're like, yeah, I don't know. GDP's a little low.
Do you think, it's one of those things where I'm trying to pick countries and I feel like I'm going to do it wrong.
But Finland or something.
That's what I'm thinking. But it's like Finland has joined the chat and he was like, the guy's fucking orange. And it's like Finland has left the chat. We can't.
Yeah, wrong chat. This is not exactly what we're doing here.
Yeah, it's... He comes in with like some 2016 Trump memes.
Well, they have to probably keep it fairly light. There probably is like some legality stuff there where you're like, yeah, we can't like plan real like high level shit in here. This is more just like a talking shit chat.
Yeah.
Dropping some memes.
But that's my question. Are they dropping memes?
Oh, they're dropping memes for sure.
And if someone has bad memes, do they get that? Must be fucking a nightmare though. If you're like Denmark and you just get into the chat group and everyone's dropping shit and there's like, you know, 18 world leaders and you drop your first memes, no likes. No thumbs, just crickets. And then the next thing's like 5 ha-has. Yeah. Fucking Keir Starmer just drops like with 9 ha-has and you just get left there. Like,
you're a fucking legend, man.
Yeah, someone's just legend. You're sitting there with your dick in your hand and you're
like, fuck, I'm fucking up. This is why nobody respects us.
That would ruin your day.
Oh, that'd be tough. Yeah, you gotta be on your game with the memes.
Figure said they regularly exchange messages. So it's UK, French president, German chancellor, European commissioner. So there's some Finland's president is in there. Okay. Italy's prime minister, Giorgia Meloni. So it's not just dudes.
Yeah, it's not just dudes.
Have you ever been in a chat group with women?
Yeah,
of course you have. Fun or not fun?
Definitely not quite the same.
Chat groups with a bunch of chicks is like a family group chat style.
Yeah, I mean the only chat group I've ever been in.
They're talking about the weather, dude.
No, it's always been with comics, female comics, so it's kind of fine.
Yeah, but
I don't think I've been in a group chat with normies.
Not you, man.
No.
You don't fucking ever associate with normies, dude.
Well, I don't know who I would...
Civilians, as you call them.
Civilians. I don't know who I would... What scenario where I'd be in a fucking group chat with chicks? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, comics. What do you mean?
Comics. Yeah. But outside of comics, yeah.
No,
but comics ones are fine.